NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. The opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City. To Harden. Bledsoe. And Young able to secure the rebound. Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Taken away by the Grizzlies.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Karis LeVert has got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
It's Grizzlies ball. Surveys the floor. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 for 2. That's what you want. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
The follow won't go either.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Kenneth Faried at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Westbrook with it. Looking to make something happen. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
And he missed the free throw. Westbrook with the basketball. Down 2. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Harden has it up the floor. James Harden, 2 for 3 now here in the first. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Cashes in for 2.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Oh, with the foul and a chance coming up at the line.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you gotta be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one, counted. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To Mo Bamba. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Knocked loose. Driving right to the basket. Kenneth Faried powers it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Steven Adams with the slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
To Faried. Goes reverse to lay it in. Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Dwayne Dedmon sends it away. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Rivers with the basketball. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Harden against the elite defender Robertson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good for 3.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. So it's going to stay with Memphis. Cephalosha against Harden. Turns and slams it down. This is spiraling out of control.
And this is where you feel so bad for that assistant coach that had the defensive scouting report. You knew he put in the time and effort to give you all the right tools to win this game. You've been caught out of position each and every time, which is the reason you're down.
Yeah, you don't want to make the boss unhappy. Now it's Harden at the controls. Short jumper misses.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
We're through one at Vivint Smart Home Arena with the Jazz on top. Jay and I back with more after this. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Rivers into the front court. Trailing by 15. Dwayne Dedmon. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Another chance and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Down the lane to lay it in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Deep two there, won't go.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Austin Rivers, couple of free throws on the way. Career mark of 64%. Misses the first. Misses the second as well. And the finish at the rim.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Rivers, Harden's on him. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for two.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
And scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Harden, guarded by the former Dookie. Short jumper, won't fall. Great feed, sets it up. Count the basket at the rim. It's in the hands of James Harden. James Harden. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And count the basket inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Rivers matched up with Harden. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good for the three-point play. It's back to a 14-point game. Utah with the possession. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Has a look. Rivers shot there, won't go. Short jumper stays out. Rivers to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
James Harden has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First try at the line, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second.
Good shot, buddy.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe.
Rivers with the basketball. Down by 15. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Knocked loose. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Young. Bledsoe. Second effort. Rivers into the front court. Final minute, first half.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
To Adams. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Steven Adams at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Got toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Big man, Steven Adams. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando.
Back to
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Russ at the controls, knocked loose. Fires the 3. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Westbrook into the front court. Down a bundle to Young. Not that time. Fareed. 4-3. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 for 7.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Off the assist.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Harden in possession. His guys holding the big lead. To Mo Bamba. Harden. Not that time. Slams it home on the putback.
Look out, freight train coming through.
Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Count the basket inside.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Mo Bamba trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. It's Russ at the controls.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Now Adams down low. Slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Harden to Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Knocked loose. It goes down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Westbrook. Short jumper won't go down. Harden to Mo Bamba. Cruises inside for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. JaVale McGee to Westbrook. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Harden cleans it up. Offensive board. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
I harp on the fundamentals like boxing out at the youth level all the time. Gotta be aware where the offensive player is.
Now whistle and a timeout for Utah as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound taken by Parsons. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
You gotta get up on that.
Gets it in the right corner. Lets it fly from long range. Offensive rebound. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Seth Curry at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Austin Rivers. From long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Can't connect. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. To the rim. Lays it up and in. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3/4 down. The Jazz in command of this one. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Westbrook to Young. Thaddeus Young. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Has a chance. Hayden with a shot, no good. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
The drive, right to the basket. Westbrook's shot won't go on the drive.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
And scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Bledsoe with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Doesn't get the bounce. Knocked loose. Jazz have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Russ at the controls. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Trying to cash in, not going down for him this time. Westbrook to Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. He's now 5 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
He gets it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips it.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Young to Westbrook. Steven Adams with the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Harden. Deep 2 there, won't go. Westbrook. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Knocked loose. Bledsoe to Fareed. Runner's good there.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Here comes the screen. It's Westbrook. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Count the bucket for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's Westbrook. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
That misses with a second to go. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion.